Jordan Coach of the Virginia Viking. Welcome to week 6 of the best league, the VBLS, in the wackest of formats, VDSP. I'm in for what could be anything between a hyper-offensive shootout to a stall fest against Poppin' Fresh and the Phoenix Suns. I have no idea how this match is going to go, but it's kind of a playoff match in that the winner is almost guaranteed playoffs and the loser is almost guaranteed not in playoffs. So I hope to win, but I also hope for a good match. As weird as this format has been, it has provided some really exciting matches. So if you look at Poppin's team, it's a little more defensive. It tries to set up and it takes its time a little bit, and I'm going to try to take advantage of my little bit of time that I get. Turn 1, if I belly drum with Licky Licky and set Trick Room with Mr. Mime and neither of them dies, then I'm in an amazing position and I might just steamroll the entire game. And if I lose, then I'm in a very tricky position, or if either of them go down. But Licky Licky is very bulky here. With the belly drum, it gets quadruple attack. It becomes completely insane. I will be able to take the strongest Ursa Ring attack on turn 1, this close combat. I'll heal up with Citrus Berry, and then I'll be able to give up half of my health for a belly drum. And then I'll be able to OHKO it if I get the Trick Room first with Facade. I can take any Rotom Mow attack turn 1 and then OHKO it back with Facade once Trick Room is up. I can take 2 of any Rotom attack for the most part, unless it's choice specs. But Licky's calcs are really amazing if it can get that belly drum. That is an OHKO on Entei, usually. And that is an OHKO on Umbreon with the hammer arm, even max defensive Umbreon. That's pretty cool. And that is a guaranteed OHKO against Empoleon. Some of the Pokemon I don't get in one hit, like a Gastrodon, but I'm in an incredible position if I get Trick Room and Belly Drum off. But there are other situations in which I might be able to do some serious damage with Licky Licky, because instead of going for that all or nothing Belly Drum Trick Room play, I could just fake out Belly Drum. And so turn 2, all eyes are on the Licky Licky with quadruple attack. I just protect the Licky Licky and get the Trick Room turn 2. Mime has some other tools it could potentially use here. After Trick Room, I could swap out into Infernape, which also has Fake Out. So even if I were to not get the Trick Room off or not feel safe setting it, then Licky Licky has Fake Out support to land one of those crushing blows. It has Charm to deal with Entei and Ursaring. I can't burn Ursaring or Entei. I can't intimidate Entei, and a lot of these mons don't get intimidated. But Charm works. So Charm is my one tool of threatening these really, really scary physical attackers. I do live some hits, so I'm just hoping that you see the Mime, you see the Fake Out threat, and you protect turn 1, so I can just set up the Trick Room. But I can still potentially live some double ups if he doesn't have the strongest mons on the field. So I do even live the Ursaring hit if I can land that Charm. So Mime has a couple of tools here. It can play the Icy Wind Fast Mode War. That Icy Wind is 4 times effective on Jump Pluff, so that's kind of decent. But a lot of the time I Trick Room and then get out of there so I can get a Fake Out later. So that's my slower mode here. I need that turn to set up, but if I can reverse speeds, then my slow mons can take over. I also have an all-out fast mode here. Scarf Rampardos is 1 speed faster than his fastest mon. It is able to get an OHKO on his fastest mon. I've got the calc on Jump Left twice. I've got an OHKO on Pinsir. I've got an OHKO on Hypno with Crunch. So the best way to win the fast mode war is to be able to one-hit KO their Trick Room setter so they can't reverse speeds on you. So yeah, almost always Hypno is dead here. The calcs start to get a little worse when you're against an Entei. If Entei has bulk, then I won't be able to take it out in one hit, but I can take it out if I head smash, which is a little bit more dangerous. I want to Rock Slide and just spread all of the chaos. Rock Slide onto Rotom Mow, then we're getting a little trickier. It's a 2-hit KO. Hammer Arm is not quite getting those 1-hit KOs, that's a 2-hit KO on Empoleon, a 2-hit KO on Umbreon. I do at least not get OHKO'd by Foul Play. Foul Play uses my own attack stat against me, but I at least live 1. The tricky part is that I get OHKO'd by everything. Rampardos is an all or nothing mon, and that's just how my team goes this time around. But Rampardos is not doing it alone. Rampardos with Infernape is a really, really oppressive, powerful aggressive duo where I can fake out Rock Slide, I can fake out the Jump Pluff, which is the thing that threatens to slow me down, threatens to put me to sleep, and if anything protects in front of this super offensive duo, then I encore them, lock them into protect, and then if Infernape isn't playing the fake out encore game, then it's doing a ton of damage into Rotom, 1 KO on Rotom, 1 KO on Pinsir, 2 KO on Entei, and Entei is actually not a very good match into Infernape. It doesn't have Stomping Tantrum in this old format, so it kind of just has to hit me with like a non-stab neutral hit, which is really not that bad. I kind of suspect Entei won't show up when Poppin's looking through the matchup here, but he might bring it for Iron Head or something. But yeah, this combination, really aggressive. I can 1-hit KO Ursaring, I can 2-hit KO Gastrodon, and so the double up of these two can get rid of most of the things that Rampardos can't quite handle on its own. So yeah, Rock Slide, Close Combat, Rock Slide, Flare Blitz is a lot. And I do have a couple of good matchups with this Infernape, like Umbreon can't hit it with anything. It has like Psychic or Foul Play, but neither of them are a 2-hit KO. So we got super fast, we got super powerful under Trick Room, but then the last mode here is I want to make way for anything, or I want to clear the way for anything that can challenge Cradily. Cradily is a endgame win con. It is a Stallmon this time with Leech Seed and Giga Drain and Stockpile. Big Root increases the HP draining of both of these moves. And I do live just about one of everything. So I live a Life Orb, Empoleon, Flash Cannon. I balance between my physical and special bulk here. I don't always live the Ursaring Close Combat, but I usually do. Cradily, a lot of the time, if I get ahead, then I kind of seal the deal with Cradily. If I get the Stockpile while he's still on the defensive, then nothing's going to really be able to handle the Cradily. But if I'm on the defensive, I don't think Cradily is going to save me. So this is a very kind of all or nothing match. We shall see how it turns out. The last piece is Suicune. Suicune is super duper bulky because I can't break some of these mons. If Cradily doesn't get up that wall, then I'm not going to be able to stop the Umbreon, the Rotom, like these, if I can't quite get rid of these grass mons. But Sheer Cold is a 20% OHKO on anything, on the bulkiest Stallmon, on a Swalot with Stockpile, whatever, on a Gastrodon that has boosts. 20% of the time it is gone, and going for Sheer Cold once is a totally random move. But if I can position myself to get 3, 5, even more Sheer Colds, then it becomes significantly less random, right? I'm very likely to hit at least 1 out of 5. So I can Reflect Up, I can try to survive these attacks longer with leftovers, and then Ice Beam does win this just one matchup against Jump Pluff. I don't necessarily want to get the guaranteed OHKO because it could just Sash. But this is the balance between trying to go all out aggressive and then trying to play more carefully. My team doesn't do a lot safely. Like, I kind of have to go for it with one of these win cons, and I don't think Poppin has a lot that can beat both fast and slow at the same time. We'll have to see. The match is soon. See you then. What's up, party people? It's morning time. That's when I found a good time to play with Poppin, and I made 2 adjustments to the team since the team builder last night. One is, instead of Encore, Feint. Both are trying to counter Protect, which he's likely to bring to stop these fake outs. But Feint works the turn that they protect, right? It breaks the Protect, and then Rampardos can take that OHKO. I might not survive till turn 2 to Encore them, so I think Feint is a little bit more useful here. I don't get to Encore them into setup moves, but I can Feint and just overwhelm with the Rampardos, hopefully. And it's just a generic priority move, which is occasionally useful on its own. And then lastly, Suicune was not really doing anything. It was just like 20% likelihood to Sheer Cold them. So this was going to be my first week to not have Sableye on the team, but the team leader is back. This addresses my weakness to Ursaring, because I feel like he's going to have Ursaring under speed control, and this makes sure that I can get one hit in it by quashing it. I can trick a Lagging Tail to make sure that it's always going last, and then taunting the Jump Pluff. A lot of the ways that Poppin generates his speed control is with status moves on Jump Pluffs, so I'm going to try to taunt them. I might not need the Sableye, but it's a good tool to have. Poppin's ready. See that I'm recording? I'm recording. Come on, 2 water types. No Empoleon, that's good. And no Ursaring. This is looking a little easier. So the Stall Lord Swailot is here. So this thing totally stops the Cradily in its tracks, and I have nothing to hit it. I think we're gonna go for the Mime setup because he doesn't have a ton in Trick Room besides Gastrodon, which Licky can take 1 or 2 of. So it's Mime, Licky, Cradily still good against Gastrodon, and then the Infernape. So I'm set. There's no reason to deviate from this. Let's not second guess ourselves or triple guess ourselves. Okay, so I think this is a Scarf. Rotom-Mow. So I can't take this double up, so I can go for the Fake Out Belly Drum setup. So his best move is Sacred Fire, which I'm burn proof with Facade. Do I go for it all on the Trick Room? I think I fake out this Rotom. I think it's Scarfed. So I'm just suspecting that that's a good move for him to go for. Fake out Belly Drum, and then I can Protect, switch into Infernape. That looks like my best move, but Papa's not ready, so I can think about this a little bit longer. Fake out Belly Drum. Because Entei is not the hugest of threats here. This is, I think, my best play. Burn, I don't care. Okay, so Licky's on a timer, which is very scary. But I need to protect it and get Infernape. Wow. Life Orb. Life Orb. So I'm faster than it. 152 versus max to 151. But I think I lose the Licky. That's a shame. No! No! That was so bad. Poppin's outplaying me right now. So I can charm this Entei. Oh, and if it's max speed, I don't think he should think he's faster, right? Because I can definitely be faster, I just chose not to. This is getting bad. We're gonna need a Cradily endgame and hope that he doesn't bring Swailot. I should have definitely just gone for the Trick Room. I had this with the Trick Room setup. He was just gonna attack the Licky. But depending, if he's bulky Entei, then I'm okay. He shouldn't have to be max speed Entei. There's nothing he incrementally outspeeds, except if he was just trying to get past Mime. So I don't think it made sense for Poppin to do max speed Entei, and we'll just see if he goes for it anyway. Just to, you know, provide a check for people trying to skimp on speeds like me. Yeah, he went max speed Entei. Oh my god. Worst of all worlds. So I need to stockpile up. This is not terrible this turn. Probably brings Iron Head. I'm gonna try to Trick Room. I likely die for it. Yeah. 4v1, let's go! So if he's got Taunt, it's a GG immediately. If he doesn't have Taunt, then it's a slower GG. Did he bring Taunt on Umbreon? That is the question. He brings Taunt on Umbreon, the worst of all possible situations. This is great. I love it. Okay. So he didn't bring... He didn't protect that guy. I'm kind of confused about that, but... Whatever. Like, yeah, it's super duper over. Yeah, he can set up all he wants. Wow, solid game by Poppin. I'm very impressed. So now I'm faster than it, so I can get the least use off. But now he's gonna Iron Head. I wonder if he swapped out because he's choiced. So let's use our time. And how much did Sacred Fire do to Licky Licky? 38. Let's figure out the bulk, or the attack investment on this guy. Not Choice Band. Just regular Entei. Burn proof right now. So he's preparing to crush me with these physical attacks, but for right now, it's not terrible. The damage has been done. I have the Leech Seeds. I would have liked Big Root right now. Swap to lefties. I think he needs to swap something. Yeah, it's still over, right? It doesn't not become over just because I got the Leech Seeds off. This is his best way here, is to break it with a strong hit now. Okay, yeah, GG. He's gonna bring the Swaylot next game. So he's got Entei, Rotom, Umbreon. I think the Swaylot might still have been here. I think the move was payback there. Stockpile. Stockpile's pretty good. Taunt. Yeah. The damage has kind of been done. I have no idea if this can... I mean, on a crit, then it's goodbye. I don't know how Poppin's playing this endgame right now. Not Licky Licky. Cradily is only becoming more dangerous. On a crit, he does a lot of damage, but it's no longer enough. I'm healing on him. Wow, what a weird game this turned out to be. I said this could be very fast or a stall fest. So he's gonna try to just break through right now. He's hoping for a crit, I think. What happened to this game? He abandons plan on the Umbreon. I'm gonna seed the Entei, because I think he protects the Gastro. Because not protecting the Gastro would just be such a problem. Well, worst case scenario here. Protects the Gastro and gets free damage. He potentially gets a burn. But the real worst case scenario for me is that he yawns. So even if he protects, this was avoiding the worst case scenario. And this is my best route to healing up. He's gonna swap in Rotom, that's fine. He needs a burn, he gets it. I've neutralized my lefty's recovery, which was crucial. I need Leech Seed recovery. He's gonna Moonlight. He struggles. So he's choiced. He's choiced Scarf. He's Scarf Entei. We've got to figure it out. Uh-oh. I think I need a stockpile. Because I can't get rid of the Umbreon until I've stalled it. So I think I need Leech Seed. Dang, okay. Smart move. So now he protects the Gastro. There's no reason not to. And then he goes for something with the Umbreon. This is weird. This is a potentially interesting analysis to be had as to how Poppin could have won this endgame. I think there was a path. And there still is a path, right, on any crit. So now he's no longer choice locked. Get to see one of his other moves. So he needs to avoid cursing so that he can taunt. That's his best route. See, I can no longer Leech Seed as long as Umbreon maintains taunting, but only Entei can break this. Oh, that's a good move. That's a good move. I think that now it's over, right? Because if without my damage output, he needs to taunt, he needs to snarl, and then that's all I can do, is allow myself to be snarled. So now if I get a crit, then I get a little bit more damage. I'm gonna maybe PP stall these snarls somehow. Just PP stall in general. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I only lost 2% there. Lost 7% that turn. Okay, so he's whittling me down now. Only on a crit. A crit either way. Does the situation change at all? I need a crit. I need a prayer. So is PP stalling worth it? I don't think it's not worth it. Crit. Oh, I'm out. Okay. I've got so much counterplay. I've got different ways I can play this. I could have Trick Room. I can do the same thing and try to Trick Room. So Scarf Entei, he didn't go for an Iron Head at any point when he had opportunities to do so. Here. No, he was locked in. I think he still has Iron Head. And so that Iron Head is the way to beat the Scarf Rampardos game. And I can't flinch him. I think I go for a Trick Room setup. And hope that he doesn't. Because Trick Room is my best path. Fernape's crucial damage. But Licky Licky gets wrecked by the Swaylot. so I can taunt the Sway-Lot. Oh man, this is such a weird plan without Cradily or Rampardos, but he's bringing Entei in the lead 100% of the time. So with Sableye, I can stop the Sway-Lot. If it's got Liquid Ooze, then it completely wrecks the Cradily plan. And so Sableye is completely useless against Umbreon. Oh, whoops. This is game 3. I'm beating Jumpluff and Sway-Lot with this, and I'm losing to everything else. Against the Jumpluff adjustment, Sableye is good. This is so tricky because they all lose particular matchups that are in the 4 Pop and Brought last game. Alright, Sableye. Let's see what you got. Yeah, there's no reason for him to change this lead up. Go for it all! So I should survive just barely, but not enough to belly drum. Hold on. Charm, protect. Take the double up better. So now this is only a better move against the double up into Licky Licky, which I think he has to do. Oh, the adjustments on the adjustments. He has to double into Licky Licky. He can't do anything else. He has to. I think he has to. I mean, you can always like swap out Rotom or something, but I think I haven't even seen the Iron Head. I think he should bring it, but I live. I mean, I feel live on Focus Sash, but I still live regardless, like with like 30%. If either one of the attacks goes into Licky Licky, I get a Charm onto Entei. I revealed. Wow. 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 I trick Rotom. This is just so bad. I don't care if it burns. Just barely get the belly drum. What a whack game. I just want a chance to play this match one more time. So I can go before either of them with the power of Quash. It's Choice Scarfed. So it goes first unless I Quash. But then I lose the I can get free damage. It's potentially kind of free. Nightshade as I protect one turn. That might make the difference because Facade is not always an OHKO here. Let me look at my calc. Facade is it's not always an OHKO if it's got a lot of bulk. Though it has a lot of speed. No, it has speed with Scarf. This is my best play to make sure that I take the OHKO on Entei here. It's a little bit of free damage. I Quash, Facade, get my 1 KO for Licky. This is so bad. This could have been something really interesting. Thunderbolt? Yeah. All right. With that, we say goodbye to our season. This could have been such a cool match. Because the Cradily was something we didn't expect. We're gonna play G3 for fun. So, I'm sad because this is probably my last season in the VBLS, at least for a while. And this team was so much fun, and I want to play it a little bit longer. My favorite part's always been the strategizing, the team builders, the this could work unless this or this or this, and I'm gonna have to figure it out whether I can make it work. This team could have won in a lot of situations, but Poppin adjusted really well to clutch out game 2. The snarls were absolutely necessary. And then, I don't even remember what happened in game 2. But he had the power to break through that licky. That was almost big, but it was not. It can't take unlimited hits, but licky, a really good mon, and I think I've gotten to show some of its potential this season to be a real, A tier, not just a mon you slap on later in the draft. But we'll play Sakava next week, and of course, High Roller, the big stage. I have a team that's not handicapped by cute color restrictions. I think that team's really, really powerful and exciting. And I'm against really tough coaches in there as well, with money on the line every week. So stay tuned for that. That's probably my last hurrah in Draft League till maybe Gen 9, or till maybe I make a reunion at some point. But it's been a joy. It's been an honor, folks.